without further ado, our speaker of the evening, a lady we're so happy to have with us tonight, Heather Williamson. Heather, if you'd like to tell us about your organization and all the volunteer opportunities we can do for you.
Hello everyone, I'm so thankful to be here and get to meet everyone here today. Has anyone volunteered with the 500 Festival before? Love to see it. So just a little bit of background on the 500 Festival. This is my second season with the 500 Festival. I'm the program and event manager, so I oversee our volunteer and our intern program there. Each season we have about 3,000 volunteers that we need to help us from February to May. So we have lots of opportunities for you all to get involved. The 500 Festival, first and foremost, we're a not-for-profit organization, and we were created in 1957. So we basically put on organized events to help support the Indy 500. So a lot of people get confused between IMS and the 500 Festival. We are completely separate from IMS. So basically, you can view the 500 Festival as the IMS hype man for the Indy 500. So all of our events happen leading up to the race, and then race day is the staff's fun day, actually. So yeah, like I said, 3,000 volunteers help us out every single year. So one of the main opportunities that I'm here to talk to you about is actually I was working with Ken, and we got your group set up to host a pit station at our 10-miler event, and that takes place April 1st. So we look for about 12 volunteers for a group to help hand out water or Gatorade to participants. So this is basically a training series getting people prepped to run our half marathon. So in February we had our 3-mile event. This Saturday we actually have our 6-miler event, and then April 1st is our 10-miler event. So it's a training series that people use to prep for a half marathon. But I have instructions to hand out after I'm done speaking, so that way if you're interested you can get signed up pretty easily. Otherwise I know Ken has some instructions to send out as well. So our website, we actually just got a brand new volunteer management system, so for me that's very exciting. So there's no password involved, you just have to remember your first name and your email address, so it's pretty exciting. But if you haven't volunteered with us yet this season, so you will have to create a new profile if you volunteered with us last year to this year. So just keep note of that. It's not because we forgot your account, you're just gonna have to create a new one. But we have other great opportunities. One of our big events is our education program, which is our April study trips. That takes place all of April. So we have 12 study trips that we go out to IMS, and that's where hundreds of 4th grade students come each day, and you can either be a station leader or a school guide. So a station leader, we have 13 different stations that you could have the opportunity to lead a station at. So we have many careers of IndyCar, numbers of the 500, timing and scoring, flags, you name it, we probably are teaching it. So that's where we rely on volunteers to help teach those stations to the students. The other opportunity is a school guide, and that's where you get paired with the school and you lead them throughout IMS and take them to the different stations. So it's kind of cool to see the behind the scenes of IMS, especially it's a little eerie when it's really quiet there in the month of April as they're gearing up for everything. So you kind of get to see the cool, calm collective of IMS before it gets crazy in May. Then May really kicks off with our mini marathon, and that's the first weekend in May. So we have our expo that takes place May 4th through the 5th, and mini marathon day takes place May 6th. Our expo, it is filling up pretty fast, but we have like packet pickup, t-shirt exchange opportunity. You can be a directional assistant or greeter. And then for our mini marathon, if you're interested in volunteering individually or as a group, we always look for people to help at our runner services. So that's at our finish line, and that's helping hand out like goodies of cookies, water, bananas to participants as they cross the finish line. So that's a pretty popular one because they get to see the behind the scenes and everything. And then the next weekend, we have our Kids Day and Rookie Run. So you do get to interact with kids. It's a free festival for Kids Day. It's basically a huge carnival for kids to come out, bouncy houses, dance crews, you name it. They just kind of have a heyday with that. And then our rookie run takes place where our little kids, basically it's a mini marathon for little kids. So it's a great volunteer opportunity to interact with everyone and put on a great experience. And then last but not least, we have our parade, and that takes place May 27th, so the day before the Indy 500 race. We always look for balloon handlers, so those giant balloons that you see, you can help volunteer or handle those. We always need ushers, and that just kind of helps with seating and everything and making sure people have a great experience. But again, we have tons of opportunities. Without our volunteers at all these events, we wouldn't be able to put on these great events to help celebrate the Indy 500. But so if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm here to help any way possible, and we just appreciate your support.